Ambivalence.
Ambivalence.
The anger and sarcasm that had belittled and marginalized my being alive was given a limitless pause. It repressed the annoying tunes with some temporal fortunes regardless. Just as an amoebic dysentery patient makes friends with a latrine, it consolidated the diverse togetherness. The haven of peace, the quality garments, the open health services, and the songs of better tomorrows toward trauma were stimulated by the lashon that reminded me, we eat to live.
We were free and safe, facing the challenges of life in a much more desirable manner. We were at least happy for the peace that we were enjoying on our land of birth, our homeland, the land of our ancestors. We never anticipated this at all, that war would tear us apart and leave us miserable. We witnessed so powerlessly our brothers and sisters brutalized, our homes and properties burnt, and then followed our displacement. We had hope, but in despair. We cried peace, but in bloodshed.
With the tender age, the more I tried to calm my nerves with the perilous moments, the more I felt sentenced to a lonely new life of torments. The very same bit of racism had caused the awkward maneuvers that animated the mental bullets. The turns and stops, the fascinating glimpse, the tiresome, endless and irksome journey all fulfilled the common normalities of the displaced victims of terrorism. I tried to make peace with my misfortunes.
Hunting for a breath across borders, our dreams seemed entirely shattered as we witnessed our generation butchered. There was nothing we could do apart from the groaning voices from the children to the mother that had become a crisis to the desperate father, with humiliations and brutalities from the collective society that sang a song of destruction that safety could take a century. For the freedom of surety, we landed in the warm kingdom.
I was homeless.
I was hopeless.
In the warm heart of Africa,
I was enthroned the throne by the kings of North America.
I was made a king by the explorers of young admirers.
We have
H-O-P-E.
hope. We are no longer stateless.
The Jesuits came with a marvelous idea. They straightened my dislocated arms and legs and taught me how to use a pen and paper to eradicate depression and the revenge mindset. My fractured brain was brought to an end by the daily morning shouts for encouragement's sake. Despite the decade of dwelling in a poor apartment, the poor food that worsened my imbalanced diet, the unknown realm of realities and fantasy, and the huge distance with the papers, I kept focus on jiggling a key to open and activate the intellectual stimulating hormone. The closed doors were opened.
I kept the eagerness to vomit the hidden knowledge on a paper. In the days of darkness, when my body was in sorrow, in my heart in laughter, in the worlds of comedies and tragedies, trying to speak to the darkened silence, that when I spoke a word, it was in a bold tone that I hope conveyed my misery to whoever was daring to interrupt with my being alive. Like a leader of an expression tour, my mother's words kept me moving.
I survived the 12 years in a bumpy road with a new record revived. With the return of the invisible gun, a new episode had begun. The general public composed new songs of princessy like The Give and Takes, They Was Two Youngies, and They Don't Have Beards. They forgot maturity is seeing things in different perspectives far beyond the way they seem. The application of wisdom and knowledge in cessation humility as a bridge to dim. With their totaling negativities, I reminded them, age is just a number, responsibility matters. It was a moment in between a rock and hard place, but still, I won the battle.
The frustrating negativities labored in vain. After superior performance, under the pressuring voices of the masses, a big success with no time to celebrate. Visualize the nipples that were replaced by the triples into smiling dimples. We are proud to be surrounded by heroes who remind us to sleep with our eyes open, to get rid of the crocodile smiles, with a mission to prolong our vision by a million miles. We are the winning team.
I was homeless.
I was hopeless.
In the warm heart of Africa,
I was enthroned the throne by the kings of North America.
I was made a king by the explorers of young admirers.
Have H-O-P-E.
P-E.
Hope. We are no longer stateless.